In this video I'm going to give my opinion on the Class 455 EMUs. I will also film various lifts at the stations we stop at on this farewell tour. The Class 455 entered service in 1983 and they are now being withdrawn by the end of this year. By the time this video comes out, these trains will already have been withdrawn and some of them would have been sent to the scrapyard already. And now let's go to platform 19 where we will get on the farewell tour of the Class 455. And that's our 455. This is the cab. I'll give you a better look at it later on in the video. And now let's get on board the Class 455. I am in coach F. This particular coach used to be part of a Class 507 or 508. Before we depart, let's have a quick seat tour. The comfort of this seat is not too bad. It has got a fair amount of padding. The legroom is also decent. There's enough to stretch out. However, there are no plug or USB sockets. And if you're sitting in a single seat, there are also no windows. Speaking of windows, the windows do open because there's no air conditioning on board. And now, here we are departing London Waterloo. Departure is on time at 9:32.
I've just got to save the reading that I'm blocked inside.
My coach A, does it give me taken? My absolute short stop back into A, please.
There isn't the app, it's not there. Just go for the time you call it, starting on it. The next train.
But also that the correct line is how many stories?
We did it first ever rail talk now because the first was actually loads of the single bus. I think they'll go more to Exeter.
All the trains, all the fast line services, that's Portsmouth.
It used to be.
But there was a couple of two.
They're not actually not.
Here we are now passing the second train for the farewell tour. I was on the first train.
Darren. Okay, where do we pick rubbish bags up from? Over.
We are now going on to the District Line tracks, where we will follow them all the way to Wimbledon.
Sean speaking. We are going through Mount Pleasant into the District Line. We're now going through East Putney. We will follow the line all the way into Wimbledon on the London Underground.
Underground! And making them feel bad not going.
So have you ever seen on YouTube, Scott, you can identify the carriage in there?
I went back to school the next day. I saw Lloyd who went there, and I said, "Wait, how have you still got the wristband on? The party's over. The party literally ended 1 day ago."
How does someone keep a wristband on for 1 day?
Well, it's not, I can easily see why it's not.
Yeah, the gift order when was in the park staff a discount.
Nah, should maybe stop that one because that's fun.
So I suspect most of it 458.
Sean speaking. If you look towards your left-hand side, you'll see the start of Wimbledon Park train depot. And the sheds. In the next couple of minutes, we'll be joining on to the main train lines going through Wimbledon.
We are now coming back onto the main line, and we will soon pass through Wimbledon.
You have to tap on the train. You have to end the train going, and then you have to travel in. What's the attendance?
Station, we're now going heading down towards Strawberry Hill via Kingston. So we're going to change then we're going to head back towards Kingston.
But I'd rather do it, not my head. But
Yeah, which we have no idea what John's plan.
but not to the point where I want to be chasing them at 11 o'clock at night to get 73 or something like that. But equally, you know, some of the things I'd be chasing, I don't think you would want to chase because I would chase those units going down branches where you'd say, I've only seen one number in 3 hours, sort of thing, and that's no good.
I mean, I said to myself last trip I was going to try and do a branch line or something different per day.
Yeah.
Because I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't doing chasing with it.
Just be nosy.
Oh.
I would see if I know anyone.
Ah, well.
It's really cool.
Is it quite warm in there?
Yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to go over the windows.
It's one or two, yeah, one. But
We are now making our way to the sidings, where the driver will change ends, and we will go to Kingston. We are now coming back into Strawberry Hill Station, where we stop briefly due to a red signal.
We're now at Strawberry Hill. We're here for about 4 minutes.
Once the signal aspect had changed, we left Strawberry Hill and headed for Kingston, where we were given our first break. Annoyingly, I forgot to film us arriving at Kingston. When we were at Kingston, I decided to film one of the lifts.
I suspect after Kingston.
The lift at Kingston, platforms 1 and 2. Here it is.
Doors opening. Lift going down.
Go down to Subway. Wow, that panel is loose.
Doors closing.
This lift time wastes a lot. It's a Stanner, train station Stanner.
Doors opening.
Gonna go up to platform.
Doors closing.
This lift time wastes. This lift time wastes a lot. It's having a door problem at the moment.
Doors closing. Platform.
Platform. And that's it. I then got back on the train, and here we are departing Kingston for London Waterloo via Strawberry Hill and Richmond.
And literally less than 100 metres walk, you're got a pedestrian crossing at the World Final and it's in the World Final Heritage.
So you went through that did you?
I didn't film anything between Kingston and Strawberry Hill, as I've already filmed a bit on that section. Now we are joining the Richmond line, and we're going to London Waterloo from here.
Whereabouts are you upstairs? This end? Which end of the upstairs are you? This end or the other end?
It's over there. It's right. Yeah, if you're upstairs, walk straight, there's two floors.
That's
Go
where we
left,
small building
goes
there.
to year 3, go right, goes to year 4.
It says
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Twickenham.
Yeah, but didn't you see that one about saying this?
Are you called Twickenham? I'm not talking to you, am
Is it Merry Christmas or is it
Used to be.
Joseph East?
Yeah, this is where we come down. Yeah, you got
Are they properly like?
Because you have to get gates to this.
Oh, non-stop through.
Strawberry Hill. Strawberry Hill. There you go. Thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers. We'll took yours in for you, Darren, and yours will be
Underground Wombling Free.
I just showed you the visual. Just
No, it's always them, because some buses.
oh, the 290 bus.
Yeah, and the 216.
Alright, it's taking you buses don't count.
They do count.
And they have a
And
Very
London.
democratic transport.
I've got a picture of
No, but anyone that's been, people with more than anybody can get it. Cars still quite expensive.
probably not true, only because you can go on something.
It's all industry, it's based on people doing
On arrival into London Waterloo, will be there for half an hour. Due back out, he's then back to 34.
If you didn't hear what the guard said in the previous clip, he said that we would be getting a half an hour break at London Waterloo. So let's take the opportunity to film some lifts at Waterloo.
Although
Over in yellow, there's a sand tree. One round the train has a sand tree.
Wait, can you what say?
But you could use the batteries to get a picture of it.
No, but I mean, like,
It also critical hit for basic speed. The reason over in yellow again was one round the train that had a sand tree. Yeah, because it's that area. There's only her voltage to and that's what it looked like.
Wait.
On eBay?
No,
That's the one on the shop. A lost tree.
Not 2 carrots, I know about it.
to research the barrows. You go down the steps, and then there's the same black sheet. There's a black sheet. Well, you can go get it. And I'll go get mine.
And now here we are arriving into London Waterloo. After we get off, let's ride the epic Benny lift to the underground.
We're back, weren't they? Going to
Why not to?
Don't want to have concussion.
This is the Benny lift at London Waterloo station. It's a very nice lift, although I think it's logic replaced, potentially.
Underground.
It's very efficient. It's very efficient. That button panel there too. It's quite hidden, actually. You've got this panel, which has all the data on it.
Underground.
It's a very nice lift. It's a hydraulic lift as well.
Concourse level.
It's the lift at Boots at London Waterloo station. It is, I think, a Pickering's MRL and it's got BMG. There it is. And it appears to be quite dark in here. Oh! We're up to door close button, which is floor 1. Oh wow, it is dark in here. It's got digital lift controls. It's an MRL. Floor 1, built in 2020. We'll put it down the shaft. Down to ground. This lift is not very nice. We are back at 0. Gonna get a view up the shaft. GBMRL, no, that's the counterweight. And that's it. And we depart London Waterloo on time at 11:34.
That's only way I can learn, isn't
All sure now with your party leader, a wristband check for me, please. Wristband check.
As we pass Clapham Junction, I'd like to make an apology. I'm very sorry for not filming much between Waterloo and Epsom. And now here we are arriving into Epsom, where we will have our next break.
That's better because at least it says it may have that hand.
I'm going.
You're in charge of my bag.
The lift at Epsom, platforms 3 and 4. And it's very slow levelling. It takes ages to level. It's a traction lift, this one.
Doors opening. Lift going down.
Down to Subway.
Doors closing.
Oh, text scrolls quite fast on this one. Yep, Subway.
Doors closing. Doors closing.
That's it. Let's get back on the train now. And there's actually a 7377 there. About to get back on the train. And now here we are departing Epsom. The stretch between Epsom and Dorking was only like 15 minutes, so there wasn't really much to film. So I also apologise for the lack of filming here too. And now here we are arriving into Dorking, where we have another break. It's a bit weird since we only just finished our break at Epsom 15 minutes ago. And I think you can guess what I'm going to do in the break.
Some trains carry on to
And there is the lift at Dorking Station. Platform, I don't know which platform. Platform 1, was it? I don't know. Find out.
Doors closing.
Platforms 3 and 4, this is.
What's opening? Doors closing. Platform.
Platform. And that's it.
What's opening?
We are now leaving Dorking, where we will now go to Guildford, where our next break will be, via Effingham Junction. And now let's go for a wander down the train. The carriages are separated by manual doors. Manual doors are better than electric doors because unlike electric doors, manual doors would rarely ever fail. And unlike having walk-through carriages, the noise from other coaches cannot be heard.
Things take.
Yeah.
It's probably just me just hallucinating. Yeah. It's like a dream mirror.
In the original Class 455 coaches, there are also some of these longitudinal seats, which are quite hard and uncomfortable. The ride quality of these trains isn't exactly the best, as can be seen in this clip. As we slowly pass Effingham Junction, we then go into the sidings, where we stay there for about 20 minutes before reversing out. After spending about 20 minutes in the sidings, we make a quick stop at Effingham Junction to reverse again.
Deja vu in this guy. Oh yeah, the I certainly do as well. I try to tell myself it's difficult to see as much work as you did when you was working on the platform, in the same place the whole time. Well, that, yeah. This attitude to do what you have to, but then I like to manage if you try to but then people say, but you are doing this really well, keep up the hard work here and work. But with this part, you don't get anything to that. And this is why I say I'm not
We are very close to Guildford now, where we will have our longest break with a length of 1 hour and 15 minutes. Sadly, I did not film any lifts here, as there was no lifts to film at the station, and annoyingly, I only noticed the station car park until it was too late and I wouldn't have time to film it.
The tube train on the I should be
While we were at Guildford, there was this opportunity to see into the cab, so here is my more detailed look at the cab. See. It's a dead man's handle there. Seat's actually a bit hard. Over to the second man's side. Got this kind of seat. This is actually quite hard and uncomfortable. It's nice and hot in here. On unit 717. and we depart Guildford on time at 15:15. We are now off to Guildford North Box sidings, where we will stay there for about 10 minutes.
Thank you very much. Could you just check wrist back, please?
Press the button on that is.
And here is the second train going past us. They're heading to Guildford to have their long break.
Is that I just got a buzz on my phone?
Now that's another one. Please notice that this is one of them. That's the other. Okay. Now I'll stop walking.
After we reverse at North Box sidings, we're going to go to Hazelmere. Hope I pronounced that correctly.
Did you watch it? Watch it.
I've just seen a real look.
So what is that train? Is that train just going into Guildford?
Some of the views you can get between Guildford and Hazelmere from the train are actually really stunning. Here we are arriving into Hazelmere, where we have another break. Due to me not filming a lift at Guildford, I decided to film both lifts that are here.
Not by the time you leave. 20 minutes or so.
This is the lift at Hazelmere Platform 1.
Doors opening.
We got to footbridge.
Doors closing.
Wow, sounds rough.
Doors opening. Doors closing.
Also train station standard lifts.
Platform level.
And that's it.
Doors opening.
This is the lift at Haslemere, platforms 2 and 3.
Doors closing.
This one's also knackered.
Platform level. Doors opening.
And there is the 455 over there. Go back up to footbridge.
Doors closing. Footbridge. Doors opening.
And that's it. We depart Haslemere on time at 16:09. We are now heading to London Waterloo via Twickenham, where we will have our next break. Apologies for not a lot of film between here and Twickenham, but it was getting quite dark, and so there was not a lot to film when it was dark. And here we are back at Guildford, where we make a brief stop due to a red signal.
Yeah, they're coming outside, they're coming all the way
Why are you stopping here?
and I've got a billboard.
At least you've got a
It should be over. We should be over that crossover and then across the other ladder. It's booked DSL.
that's why it's very.
But they won't do that.
Clubman's still going. They were ordered on the
doing that, it's too much. Yeah. I mean, once that one's gone.
Well, that was it. The final was the thing they're doing on the 27th.
No, what even it's gone out as soon as pulled the road for that, just killed the water.
Trees, talk, is not right that way. No, a real one. Real one. This was a good.
The camera. Which one?
Talk us Southampton.
The bag.
That is what it's the railway. Great Western because they wouldn't give us
This is from.
Well, that from fine.
Oh, 40 minutes of just
We're
train.
on the wrong route. They're going towards London on the down slope.
Daddy,
This
Daddy, this is one for people my age.
What?
This is for people
No, right for high speed. Legends.
Not all necessarily the
458/4.
Well, they ain't the main platform now.
Yeah. Because on a Sunday, but it's like like, oh, you have to get up significantly early to catch the bus. But you can then switch onto the train and passenger after start.
Okay, Scott.
No, I'll come to here, get the train, but basically exactly the same time. And okay, it takes us 20 minutes, but we've got one shoot. It takes about the same amount of time to drive here as it does to Surbiton.
Okay. Daddy, is it later now?
Yeah.
Technically, yes, but also not.
That face.
We are now passing Twickenham Depot, which means that we will be arriving into Twickenham in a few minutes. Sadly, I only filmed a downward trip in one of the lifts at Twickenham due to the fact that I had to use some of the other facilities here.
You have to reverse. When I timed all the moves on and off, I tried to vary. You can. Yeah, but you just have to reverse. When I planned everything, I planned basically the first train to leave was when the second train is then going to reverse there. The first train reverses there, the second train leaves, and the third train reverses there. And some arrive this way, some reverse there, just to give them every single possible move. And easy, you want an exit this side.
And here we are arriving into Twickenham. We arrived a few minutes late.
Any rubbish? We want platform. Any rubbish? Over there. I've based over the news and just like the other platform. Load data event days only.
Oh, right, okay.
I've just got your run bridge there.
Okay, great.
Doors opening. Lift going down. Doors closing.
Right, we'll only be doing a downward trip in this lift. Otherwise, I'm going to miss the train. It's a Rubax lift, built in 2020.
Platform.
And that's
Doors
it.
opening.
There it is. Now that we're safely back on the train, we're about to depart Twickenham and we're going to head for London Waterloo. Again, I didn't film much from the stretch from Twickenham to Waterloo because it was quite dark. And after Waterloo, we're supposed to go to the sidings at Waterloo after arriving into the station and reversing. I didn't film any part of that either because it was completely dark. But don't worry, I did film the final send-off. If you're wondering why we're going the opposite direction to Waterloo, it is because we're going to Fulwell to reverse and go to Waterloo via Wimbledon. After reversing at Fulwell, we are on the final leg of the journey from Fulwell to London Waterloo via Wimbledon. And now, as we pass Clapham Junction, I'm now going to give my opinion on what I think of these trains. I think the Class 455 are great trains, as they have lasted for 42 years, which just shows how well built trains were back then compared to now. The seats were also nice, the motor sound is epic, and there's enough room to stretch out. The only real complaints I have are on the longitudinal seats being really hard, the lack of toilets, and the lack of air conditioning. And now let's give my opinion on the farewell tour itself. This farewell tour was absolutely amazing. The atmosphere was amazing, and we got to go on many sections of track which these trains wouldn't go on in public service, such as the district line tracks from East Putney to Wimbledon, which only one train a day normally goes on, the stretch from Guildford to Hazelmere, and the many sidings we went into. But very sadly, all good things do come to an end, as we are sadly now arriving into London Waterloo, which will mark the end of the farewell tour. But don't go anywhere just yet. I did film the final send-off, and it was amazing.
Thank you.